everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to automatically post daily polls on Twitter using AI agent. So I'm an owner of a fashion apparel store and I have a wider audience connected to me on my X account, that is formerly Twitter. Now to create more customers engagement, I like to post polls on daily basis on my Twitter account so that I can know the ideas of my customers related to fashion. Now doing this manually every day at a particular time, creating and posting a poll manually is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So now as I've created this AI agent, every day at a particular time an AI agent is going to generate a unique question with number of options and automatically is going to create a poll on my X account, that is formerly Twitter. So now if you want to learn how to create this amazing AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to automatically post daily polls on Twitter using AI agent. So as an owner of an online fashion apparel store, I focus on engaging with my audience with content that reflects their style preference. I use an AI agent that generates fresh, trendy daily polls questions around fashion choices. And I use X, formerly Twitter, to post these polls and connect with my followers. This keeps my brand active, builds engagement and helps me understand customers' perspective better. And I post all these polls every day at a particular time. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. On the landing page, you have two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select this Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. It is asking for the workflow name. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as AI agent to automatically post daily polls on Twitter. This is the name I want to give to my workflow. And for the folder, on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created these many folders in my Pabbly Connect account. And from these folders, I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select AI agents as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is then created in the name of AI agent to automatically post daily polls on Twitter, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, I'm going to set up my trigger step, and my trigger application over here is going to be scheduled by Pabbly. As I want to post daily on my Twitter account the polls, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule this workflow every day at a particular time. So as I'm going to set the time, every day at that time, this workflow is going to be triggered with the help of schedule by Pabbly. And a new poll is going to be added on my Twitter, that is X account. Okay, so that is why for my trigger application I've selected it as scheduled by Pabbly. Trigger event is going to be schedule workflow. After that, it says how often do you want to run this workflow. I want to run it daily, so I'm going to select it as every day right here. Every day at what time? At 10:30 I want this workflow to be triggered. Okay, now this time over here is going to be according to your account time zone. My account time zone is Asia Kolkata, so this 10:30 is for the time zone Asia Kolkata. Okay, you can set up your account's time zone by going to this hyperlink. Okay, after selecting the time and how many times I want to run this workflow, I'm going to click on this save button right here. It says how often do you want to run this workflow is every day, and 10:30 is the time according to the time zone. Okay, As I've set up the trigger step that is scheduled, this workflow is going to run at 10:30 in the morning according to Asia Kolkata time zone. Okay. After setting up my trigger step, as now this workflow is going to be triggered, I want an AI agent to generate the questions as well as options for the poll. For the AI agent, I am using OpenAI. If you want to use any other AI platforms as your AI agent in your business, you can definitely do that. For the action application over here, I'm going to select my AI agent, that is OpenAI right here. Action event over here is going to be ChatGPT, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the token, with the help of which we are going to build a connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. So for the token, go to this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. After coming to the API keys page of your OpenAI account, go to this create button in order to generate a new token. For the name of the key over here, I'm going to write it as dummy key right here, as this is a test key. Project is going to be default, permission select it as all, then create the token from this button. A token is generated, copy it from here and paste it in this field right here and click on this save button. OpenAI has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, it is asking for us to select the AI model. For the AI model, I am using GPT-4o Mini. If you want to use any other AI model, you can definitely select it from this drop down right here. Next, it is asking for the prompt. What is prompt? It is a text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate the content according to our requirement. In the prompt, you need to specify all things that you want and do not want. Okay. So for the prompt over here, according to this use case, I am going to write it as. So this is the prompt that I have: generate a creative, engaging social media poll question related to fashion apparel for Twitter. The poll should include 4 unique and relevant answer options, comma separated. This is the format of the options that I want: option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. Do not use any special characters like these symbols. The question should be between 20 to 30 words. Do not add anything extra like this. As over here, if I'm going to write only these things, what is going to happen? I'm going to receive the options and a question in a paragraph format. I want it separated from each other in a JSON format. That is, I've added this line right over here. I don't want anything like this, and refer to the example of JSON to be provided. So in the example I've written, for the question I want the generated question, and similarly options, the generated options in this separated manner. If you want to use this JSON line in your workflow as well to get the JSON response, you can find this line of this JSON in the workflow link given here below in the help desk. Copy it from here and add it in your prompt. Okay, so as now I've entered this prompt, I'm going to receive the responses in JSON, options, and the question. So now what I'm going to do is, after entering the prompt, I'm going to simply click on this save and send test request button right here. And as I've done that, I have received a response in which you can see this is the message content, that is the question first. You can see this is the question: what's your go-to style for chic evening out? Choose your favorite look for your stuff and let us know what you love. Okay, you can see a question has been generated. With that, these are the 4 options: little black dress, tailored jumpsuit, stylish maxi dress, sleek blazer, and trousers. You can see right over here, these are the 4 questions. In order to add options in our X account, we need the options in a separated comma manner. Okay, like this. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, as now we have the questions and the options, I want to create a poll on my Twitter account, my X account. For that, I'm going to add an action step in this workflow, in which for the action application, I'm going to select it as X, that is formerly Twitter, and my action event is going to be create poll tweet, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, then click on this connect with X formerly Twitter button. It is asking for the client ID and the client secret. For that, go to this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here, that is learn more. Then you're going to land towards your Pabbly support page right over here. In order to find this client ID and the client secret, what you have to do is you have to create your Twitter developer account. Okay. For that, follow the steps given here below in the help desk to create your own account. I have already created mine, so I'm going to go to this hyperlink added in the help desk right here. This is my developer account. I have already created it, so I'm going to go towards this developer portal right over here. As I'm going to land towards the developer portal of my X account, over here under projects and apps, this is the app. I'm going to open it right here. After coming to the application, I'm going to go towards this keys and token page right here. And you can see this is the ID and the secret. Firstly, I'm going to copy this client ID from here and paste it in this client ID field. Similarly, for the secret, I'm going to regenerate the secret from here. This is the secret. I'm going to copy it from here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it in this field and click on this save button. As I'm going to do that, then this window is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the authorization of this app. For that, I'm going to click on this authorize app button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this authorize app button right here. And as soon as I'm going to do that, you can see I've successfully authorized X, that is formerly Twitter, with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, it is asking for the poll question. For the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, the previous steps are going to appear in front of you. As it is asking for the question, and the question was generated by this AI agent, I'm going to click on it, and the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. In the response, we have the generated question, you can see right over here, and I want to create the poll for this question only. So what I'm going to do is, for this poll question, I'm going to select the data of the question from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped, and as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. For the options, it says enter the comma separated poll options. That is why I've generated the options with comma separation. So I'm going to select the options over here from my previous response. Now it says duration minutes. So what is duration minutes? So I have created this poll with this question and the options. Now this poll has to end after some time, okay? So what we want is, for how much time are we going to make this question poll active? I want the poll to be active for the entire day. For the duration minute for the entire day is 1440, okay? This is the minutes for the entire day. So that is why I've added the duration minutes as 1440, okay? If you want the poll to be active for 10 minutes, you can write over here as 10, 20 minutes, so 20. For an hour, 60. In the similar manner, you can enter the duration minutes according to your requirement. Okay. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button, and as I've done that, we have received a response, which is a positive response, as we have received the data ID. So firstly, I'm going to close all these tabs from here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my Twitter account right here. I'm going to refresh this page from here of the profile, and as I've done that, you can see automatically this is the new poll created. What's your go-to style for chic evening? And these were the 4 dresses option. You can see right over here the outfit option. Okay, so as you can see, a new poll has been created. This means we have successfully created this AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, every day at 10:30 this workflow is going to be triggered as I've scheduled the workflow. Automatically an AI agent is going to generate the question and the options for the poll, that is OpenAI ChatGPT. As the details are going to be generated, automatically a tweet of the poll is going to be created on my X, that is action X formerly Twitter create poll tweet. Okay, and in this manner I can automatically post daily polls on Twitter using Pabbly Connect and AI agent. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.